people, beautiful souls. Thank you for coming to my channel, and today we're going to have a pick a card reading. Oh, by the way, quick disclaimer. This is not a personal reading, so take only what resonates, and if it does not resonate, just keep moving, move along. Press on the next video, maybe that will resonate more with you, okay? Right. So, yes. We went with disclaimer and everything. Right, so you have 3 cards, right? We'll go from my left to right. So this is card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Right, let me split them. This one is upside down. It has a protection message, so it's absolutely fine. It has no negative meaning whatsoever. Right, so take your pick. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. There will be timestamps in the description below, so you can jump straight away to your reading. Okay. Right, so whoever picked card number 1, no place like home. Let me show you the card itself. No place like home, right? Beautiful imagery. Right, let's get you the oracle message from it. No place like home. Essential meanings: authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. The oracle's message is: home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. Aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are, you hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing this through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and the spirit. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, so basically it's like, yeah, so just feeling comfortable with being yourself, which is absolutely amazing. If it doesn't feel that you're coming to this, you're already in this energy of being not only okay with yourself, you being actually, I'm feeling that you are empowered by just being yourself. Okay? Right. Oh my gosh, guys, I got such beautiful new cards. These cards are called Starman Tarot. Oh, I was blown away yesterday. Just I couldn't stop looking at them. I went through them 3 or 4 times, looking deeply at each of the card, and it was amazing, to be honest. And I looked at them even today one more time. Right, I should have shuffled the cards before, but I apologize. I apologize for doing them on a video, but just bear with me, and yeah, then I'll be able to give you some messages. Well, not some messages, the messages. What you need to know, what you need to do, and right. Hey, these are so huge they barely fit in my hand, even when I try to like split shuffle them. It's like they barely fit in my hand, as you can see. Don't worry, I'll get used to them. Oh, there you go. I managed to split shuffle for the very first time. Right. It's like these are the biggest cards I have so far. And these cards are absolutely amazing. They're mind-blowing. I get so many intuitional hints from them. Just crazy. And they reflect my philosophy and my thinking so beautifully. It's like I feel they're an extension of me. Unlike the other cards, I felt that I had to work with something which was outdated, and I had to convert it to fit new times, and this is just absolutely amazing. Right, one last time, and I'll be right. I'm apologizing that I need to shuffle them like that on a camera, but there we go. Right, so let's go with your reading. Right, what do you need to know? What messages do you need to know here? Oh gosh, 3 cards already popped out. Right, so we have 3 cards right here. I will show you. Oh my gosh, these are such amazing cards. Right, this is the World card, so it marks some kind of completion. Here is 2 of Wands. You chose the right path. And Hanged Man, which is right here. And you chose the path of illumination. Whose illumination chose path? Self and everybody else's. Okay. Right. Let's have a look. With the World card, it's like you completed completed your, it feels like compulsory basic training. CBT. Yeah, it's like you got the need a set of skills which was required from you to have to do certain type of job, certain type of career. You could have went to some kind of courses. You could have went to anywhere literally to get those skills. You could have went to university. You could have went to college to additional education. You could have went to massage, to become masseuse. Anything, guys. But it's like, but I feel it is with your sole purpose. It is with your sole purpose, definitely. It's like you're following your calling to do whatever you needed to do, but that is within your word expectations. It's like you're expecting yourself to do certain things, but it's not entirely about expectations. It's all it's like you could not even imagine yourself doing something different, and you actually doing something what you always wanted to do. Okay, so you've been preparing for this since day one. Okay, and that involves actually probably writing. It could be writing, could be communication. Yeah. Right, then we have Two of Wands. I think I'll be showing you just one by one cards, okay? Because three is a bit much of a struggle for me to show. Yeah, Two of Wands, you definitely chose the right path. You chose the path to unknown. So basically, well, I'm going to stop using that word basically from now on. So you chose the path of unknown, because every other path you took, it was so familiar, it was so boring, you were just going through the motions. But you did had to go through them, so you would get fed up with where you're going, and at the end it would take you to this excitement of meeting and seeing and learning of unknown. Yeah, and just the thought about you thinking about doing something differently from what you've been doing, it excites you. It literally excites you. Right, here we have Hanged Man. You could have been in just, I'm hearing word suspension. You could have been in suspended for some time. You could have been, I'm hearing word isolation. You've been isolated, suspended, not allowed to move forward, because you had to find your own power in yourself. You learn to let go of certain things which were holding you back, which were actually inducing that suffering on you. Inducing, is it the right word? Causing the suffering to you. And yeah, I'm hearing you shed so much of your old self that there is nothing else to shed. It's literally nothing else to shed for you. Not at all, but at the moment. Because the way you are at the moment, it's perfect. You have to be this way. Okay. That's quite a bit of messages here. Right. Let's have a look. What else? What else do you need to know? Let's move these cards a little bit higher, so we would have more space in here. Because as I said, these cards are huge. These are huge cards. I don't know how I'm gonna fit them all on this. Right. What else do you need to know? So that's what you are in. That's what you went through. And this is just confirmation that you've done the right thing. You chose the right thing. Right. So now we have the moon. Wow, I can't say enough how magnificent these cards are. Three of Cups, Ace of Wands. Well, that's an Ace of Wands. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Strength. It's like you I'm gonna get back to that. It's like, well, yeah, you're kind of exuberating your strength. You're oozing the strength through all your pores. Right, with the Moon card, it's like you had to go to the depth of your psyche, and you are emerging victorious. And with Three of Cups, it's all about sharing. It's all about sharing, all about showing, and a little bit showing off what you have achieved. I'm hearing it's to pique the interest. And with the Ace of Wands, it is your passion. Your passion is to share what you discovered in that moment when you went to the depths of your psyche. What you discovered, what was your journey. You could have been, you could even write the book now of your journey, or you could be writing a blog, or you could be just sharing with other people verbally over the YouTube, over any other social media. What's the right word? Platforms. And yeah, you just definitely want to encourage people to do not be afraid of going to the depths of your psyche. And I'm hearing you want to be there for them. You want to encourage them to do the things to be courageous in doing things what you did. And Three of Cups, it's like, yeah, you're sharing, guys. You're sharing the goodness. It's like you're giving them the taste of what you've been through, and well, yes, you're giving them a taste of what you've been through by telling them, and you're just showing them what rewards you got from that, and that is very, very attractive, to be honest. You could be a very attractive person because you've done this. You could be attracting masses now towards you who are ready to learn from you. And with the Ace of Wands, it is your passion. It's definitely your passion, guys. So beautiful. Look how bright it's burning. So many colors. That pink color is spirituality. Your passion is mixed with spirituality. And you can't see the golden gilding around it. Well, I mean, golden gilding in the picture itself, not on the card. It's like it's been perfected. And I can see the, well, with sperm swimming around, if you can see that. It's like your passion is to seed people with this kind of knowledge so they could actually, you would encourage them to do their own work. It's like, because look what I have achieved. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool how I'm not bothered anymore by the certain things in my life? Which I recognize they did not even serve me. Well, they served you to get to this understanding that they don't serve you. But other than that, you don't need them. Right. The next group of cards we have Nine of Cups, King of Swords, and the Hermit. In this deck it's called the Alien. Right, I'm gonna pull them closer to analyze them. Right. Yes, you definitely are so happy with your achievements. You are so happy. I can see the gong. I can see the gong in the background of this lady who is so happy. And she wants to announce how cool she has everything. I can see the lizard right here. It's like she learned to adapt, and she learned to adapt without losing her individuality. And that not that kind of individuality when you when you're going to the same shop and you're buying same clothes as everybody else, and then you think that you're dressed up exactly same as everybody else, that you're so individual. No, not that kind of individuality. It's like you could be dressed up with rags and you're just shining through them. That kind of individuality, right? It's like so nice to know what you want, to exactly know what you want. Not that kind of a programmed nonsense. It's like consume, breed, consume, obey, and die. It's that kind of not that kind of thing, right? With the King of Swords, it's like it all of these trials gave you clear sight. You see the world as it is. You see the mechanism, how it's what it is made of, what it is made of, and how it's functioning. Yeah, and with this kind of knowledge, nothing can hide from you. Nothing can be hidden. It's like you're laser focused. You're so determined. You've seen everything. You've done everything. You have knowledge in all of the things you needed to have. You have whatever you will be telling. You'll have scientific knowledge. You will have a spiritual knowledge. You will have or scientific, that is, yes. You are able to join spirituality with science together. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm seeing. And knowledge becomes your weapon against those who want to oppose you. It's like you're thinking so lightning fast that you're preparing all of the, you're playing different out scenarios in your head, and you know which to pick and which way you need to control the conversation, so it which direction it has to go to reach your conclusion. So basically you're master manipulator when it comes to communication. Not in a bad way, in a good way. And with an alien card, which is this beautiful card. Well, you do look and feel, and it feels like you not from this planet, not from this dimension. Because you're... What would... Please help me to find the right word. All your essence inside is completely changed. I'm hearing you are barely a human. You only look like a human, but you act and talk not like a human. I'm hearing you are evolved. Your DNA evolved. You have knowledge beyond of this realm. Right. Wow. Such a deep such a deep reading, guys. And you're feeling at home by doing that, acknowledging what you've done. Right. What else do you need to know, guys? Three of Pentacles. Justice. And Ten of Pentacles. Sorry, I was just looking. It's hard to tell which are major arcana and which are regular cards and, well, not regular, minor arcana, or even court cards. It's not easy. They all look similar. It will take me a time to adjust. Right. So these are, well, this card is Three of Pentacles. This card is the Justice. And this card is Ten of Pentacles. Right. Right, so Three of Pentacles. It's like I'm hearing you have beaten the system. You have beaten the game which was rigged for you to lose. By not playing the game and creating your own game. How cool is that? It's like your counter move is like, I'm gonna create my own game. I don't like your game, I'm creating my own. In which I can actually can win. It's like it could be expressing itself as just leaving the regular job and doing something what you like and something for the benefit of others. Yeah, it's like I'm hearing you're not held back by. You're not held by what's the right word? I know what I want to say, but you just I can't find the right word. You're not held by common beliefs that, oh, I have to do a certain thing. I have to dig some I don't know. It's not like it's bad to do that. You can do it till you realize that what you want from life. But it's like you don't have to do 6 till 2 and 2 till 10 jobs anymore. It's like you realized your potential and you just you're beating the system by not conforming. What else? Yeah, you found the perfect symmetry. How to join your passion with actually not. It's not like emphasis is not actually on making money, but how to join your passion with service to others. And I'm hearing you're the master of your own game. Right, the Justice. The Justice. There's this card. Beautiful, beautiful, isn't it? The Justice. You're so balanced. Even when you just talk and when you walk, you are so balanced in everything. It's like you are projecting balance all around you. There's nothing what can actually knock you out of the balance. You're so grounded, you're so balanced. You got the right heart at the right place. You got the brain, well, not brain, mind at the right place. And I'm hearing you hacked the system by creating your own system. Ten of Pentacles. Well, it's definitely abundance. Definitely, you're leaving a legacy. You're making an leaving a print on this world for generations to come. lasting imprint for generations to come. Right. Okay. So basically, you could be teaching people to create their own realities. It's like you creating your own reality, and you judging. Well, not judging. You only allowing what serves you to come into your life, and what does not serve you, just you escorting it out, or not just or you not just not letting it in. And by doing that, you are actually creating your own reality. How crazy is that? Your own reality which fits everyone else's. That's beautiful. Yes, because we are that powerful. We can create our own reality if we want to. Do you want me to tell you a certain thing? I can tell you that if you need a reality in which you are successful, you can create it like that, in the blink of an eye. And the next time, if you're ready, next time you fall asleep or next time you just blink, you could be boom in that reality. You know how crazy is that? Because it's like we are a huge family and we are voting for certain things to happen in our lives. But as co-creators of our planet, we have so many important missions, and everyone, if we would be stuck in one reality and we would be all crammed in one reality, one person has to be successful. That means another person might not be as successful. Then that person needs to be successful as same as you, and that could clash. So in that kind of case, you can create your own reality, and next time you sleep or whatever, you just boom, in your reality you are successful, and in his reality he's successful, and that way you do not clash. See, it's so mind-blowing, isn't it? Right, anyways, so yeah, by creating your own reality, you are beating the system. That's absolutely amazing. Right, let's go forward. Let's go forward. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Oops. Right, so you have High Priestess. Wow, I love this card. I'll show. Just give me a moment. I'll go through all of them. You have High Priestess. You have Four of Cups. And the Sun card. Look how beautiful it is. It is you in full power. It is amazing. It's like you coming into your power. Right, with High Priestess, here we have It's like you channeling yourself, your God consciousness through you. And with that God consciousness, as I said, you're creating the reality. The world becomes your playground because you just want it to be so. And why not? You've been through so many trials and tribulations. Why you cannot create your own reality the way you want it? Who can say no? You're not hurting anybody. If you're in your own reality, that's so cool. That is so cool. You could be even interacting with. No, you're definitely getting a connection from other realities, not other realities, but other realms. I'm hearing. And people can see that, and people can sense that. Oh, another thing. If you are in your own reality, don't think that you cannot connect other people in their realities. Of course you can. All you need to do is just think that you want it. It's like, how do you think we are interacting from people with people from other realities? We do split into billions and trillions and other numerous numbers of ourselves, and then when you interact with that part of a person, it reaches that person which it needs to be. It's like, it's a perfect learning mechanism. If you need to learn something, for example, if I want to drink from this glass, right, which I will, and if I would stop myself and I would think like, you know what, I think I want to drink from this glass, but I won't drink from it, and suddenly it splits. You can split, or you cannot, or sometimes you can't. You don't need to split. And in that reality where you actually drink, you would drink from it. And in this reality which you are in, and you decided to not to drink from it, you would live out, in that reality which you drank, you would live out all the sequence of things what's happening afterwards, right? Until it would expire. And in this reality, you just drank, you just refused to drink, and you just carry on living. But next time you would fall asleep or something, and those realities would merge into you with all this knowledge which you gained from drinking it, and it's like all these realities suddenly sometimes collapse, not collapse. What's the right word? Merge, snap back in, and suddenly you wake up one morning and just, oh, I need to do this. Oh, I learned this. Well, you probably not gonna be like waking up in the morning like, oh, I know what to do this, how to do that. Well, sometimes you can. That sometimes we have epiphanies like that. How cool is that? Right? So yeah, definitely you are very, very powerful, and you come into a realization how powerful you are. And with Four of Cups, it's like you don't need anything else outside of you. You know that you have everything inside of you, and the whole universe is inside of you, because you are part of the universe. How can you need to have something which would be outside of you if you already have it inside of you? See, that's a bit convoluted, isn't it? And with the Sun card, it's like that makes you stronger. Yeah, let's say stronger, because we had so many flashy words in here that yeah, just you can just look at yourself. You're becoming stronger in everything. Right. And the last group of group of cards with questions. What else do you need to know? Princess of Cups, Five of Wands, and Seven of Pentacles. Right, so you have Princess of Cups. Trippy, aren't these cards? Five of Wands. And Seven of Pentacles. With this I'm hearing time. Definitely there is a time concept here. So Princess of Cups. It's like Page of Cups. It's like you could be very, very sensitive when someone would be trying to impose their rules on you. You could be very quick to react to that. It's like because you're very, very, very sensitive. Because obviously, if you're channeling godlike consciousness, or God's consciousness through you, it's like, of course, you will be very sensitive to everything. And yeah, you don't want to be held back by anything. If anything is trying to, anyone's trying to impose something on you, you could be a bit explosive, a bit emotional, right? And yeah, I'm hearing you're not gonna be bowing down to anybody. So you're holding your ground and you're being strong. With Five of Wands, it's just it could be just literally very combative at this time period of time. With your conviction and with your determination, you would like to prove them wrong, or test their will, and test their, not logic, yeah, maybe logic, with their you could be getting into some debates. Yeah, and to try to prove other people that they're wrong. But it's not about proving, it's about showing and letting them understand that they were wrong. And Seven of Pentacles, yes, you do need to plant the seed, and it will take some time, but if even the one seed you manage to plant, something from it will grow. Definitely, guys. Right. Oh my gosh, it's such a powerful reading for you guys. Well, thank you very much for letting me to do this reading, guys. This was absolutely amazing. Even to use these cards, it was wow. It kind of opened absolutely new dimension of my knowledge and readings. A bit of capability of do readings in different level. Feels very extremely positive. And yes, if you like this video, like, subscribe. If you would like to get notified, hit notification bell. And if you like to book a personal reading, there's a link for that. If you like what I'm doing, donations are welcome. If you'd like to get or support me via donations, via donation link, it's in the description. And love and light to you. Namaste. Bye bye. Hello, my people who chose the card number 2. Don't worry. This card is all about abundance, to be honest, but it's been in reverse because it carries a protection message. So don't worry. Let's read about it, okay? Right. So we have... Yep. Milk and Honey, 51. Alright, so we have Milk and Honey, but then we have it protection message. A nameless unease compels you to turn to pleasure and comfort as a means to escape what's really going on. It works in the moment, but only fleetingly before the feelings return and you need to re-up until you're exhausted. Feeling worse than before, you may continue struggling, or you may see the light and choose to surrender to spirit. This is now is the time for practicing self-care if you can. Do so before you engage in behaviors you'll regret later. You are so loved, so cared for. Feel love and compassion for yourself. Turn your troubles over to divine for healing. That's all that counts right now. So basically, guys, I said basically, didn't I? So, anyways, this card is telling you to care for yourself, because you are in a moment of healing. Be gentle. Care for yourself. Yeah, you can see this how this beautiful elephant is splashing in the honey and milk. So care for yourself. Spoil yourself with something, but do not get attached to that. Okay, like do not get too involved in spoiling yourself. Just spoil yourself for the sake of feeling slightly better. Not by, oh, I need this more of this in my life. Otherwise, it's gonna lead you to attachment, and attachments very often lead to addictions. So obsessions, and obsessions leads to addictions. Okay. So there's a gradually going graduality going in those things. Right. So what do you need to know? Well, you're definitely protected. That's what I had again. There's nothing wrong can happen to you. You have Sacred Clown, which is Fool. You have the Strength card. And you have the Lovers. 3 major arcana cards. I'll show you in a moment. The Fool. The Strength. And the Lovers. I'm hearing it would be beneficial for you to fool around with your spouse or your partner. Yeah, just act like a children for a moment. Forget about all the worries in the world. Anyways, so with this Fool card, it's like, again, you're so protected. There is nothing for you to be afraid of. You can let it loose a little bit. Okay? Well, to be honest, everything is happening in your favor, and even if you're being silly or foolish during this period, this period can act so last for rest of your life. But it's like, be childish, be foolish, not foolish, like, and acting stupidly when you know better than to act that way. But yeah, just act silly, do little things. It's like, be child again. And with the Strength card right here, it will give you strength in your life to endure other things. I'm hearing and I'm seeing a image that you acting silly, acting like, for example, I don't know, silly as that, or like crossing a street in wrong place, and then police comes over and is like, oh, you shouldn't have done that, and you'll be like, oh really? Oh sorry, I was so distracted and I haven't seen what I was doing. It's like, yeah policeman, yes officer, I won't do that again, and you just go your way, instead of acting like, oh this, I haven't done that, no, it's like denying everything and just being combative about it, and just act silly, like, yeah, okay, whatever, won't happen again, just, you know, that kind of thing. Like, you know, when children do something like, oh really? I had no idea if it's going to happen that way. And by acting this way, you're gonna go the distance, because you're gonna miss all the traps which been sent for you and set for you. So yeah. Right, strength and the lovers. And the lovers, as I said, is just and enjoy the sweetness of being together with someone you love and someone you care for, and someone who's who cares about you and loves you and adores you, and yeah, beautiful. Act silly. Do silly things. Okay? And the bottom of the deck is Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, it's like you achieved it. You got it all. You can act any way you want. As long as it is not hurting anybody. Right. What else do you need to know? Oh, by the way, with this sacred clown, well, with this full strength and the lovers, it's like you're opening a new chapter in your life where you are strong. Not other way around, not when everybody else is strong and you weak, and where you are lovable. So if you've been a doormat before, this is not gonna happen ever again. You started a new chapter, and it's not gonna happen ever again. In this chapter, you are lovable. You are so attractive and you're so lovable that it's hard to miss you guys. It is so hard to miss you. Even when you're walking down the street, it's impossible to miss you. It's like you stand out in the crowd. That kind of thing. Right, now we have Six of Cups, Five of Swords, and Ten of Cups. Right. Six of Cups is talking about... It's about talking about help. It's talking about memories. It's talking about help to reach those memories. No, memories are reach... What's the right word? Reach your goals. Yeah, you are manifesting the help you needed to reach that. Whatever you set yourself to do. Oh my gosh. And I'm hearing your guides and angels are fighting for you. You don't need to fight anything else anymore. they are fighting for you. They're not doing your work, but they are doing that so you could focus on things what do matter to you. Okay? So it feels like you're going about I don't know 50 feet behind, and there's like huge circle around you of invulnerability, like bubble, and whatever reaches in that bubble, it just dissipates. And that's how your life gonna be from now on, except for the things what meant to happen to you. Okay, except for the things which you meant to have in your life, so they would actually move you to new heights, so new lessons. Okay, so the old things which you mastered we will never have to worry about them ever again. Or if they will come up, they will come up as a test, like, do you still remember? It's like, it's a little reminder, like, it could happen that way. It could have happened that way. That sort of thing. And then you have 10 of Cups. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be sneezing. Oh my gosh, that felt so nice. Then we have 10 of Cups. It's like wish coming true. Whatever you desire, whatever you want, it is for your taking. It's like you just need to set your intention and work towards it, and you're gonna have it. Nothing will be withheld from you. Right. What else? What else? Yeah, from 6 to 5. There's this progression, downward progression from 6 of Cups to 5 of Swords. That means it's like, yeah, the old parts of you might try to come up again, so they could actually drag you back in the old vibrations. But no, it's like you've beaten your shadow self. If you can see this man right here, he's about to thrust the sword into that shadow self of himself. And yes, you've beaten your shadow self, at least at this level. Because we are like onions, we have so many layers. And if we keep working on ourselves, there is no end. There would be no end for that, and therefore we would be exhausted. After each layer, we need to rest, recuperate, rejuvenate, and then we can start removing the next layer, right? So it's never-ending work. But there is a limit to each of dimensions. If you keep working so hard on new levels of dimensions, not dimensions, on new levels of on self-work, I don't know where that might lead you, to be honest. I have no idea. You might just go like poof into another dimension. So, because we know that we only see, I can't remember, is it 2 or 1% of visible spectrum of energies, light and other energies we do not see. So visible spectrum of energy we can see as a color. So we do not see the heat, we do not see the radiation, we don't see radio waves, we don't see anything else. But yeah, beyond that, if you go certain vibrations up, you go like invisible, and I would think that would cause quite a bit of a problem. So we do have to work within certain vibration limits. We can reach the peak of that dimension ceiling, and we could operate on that level, and then when everyone reaches that next level, you can boop, jump to the next level, okay, and reach the ceiling of that level too. So yeah, it's never ending work, is it? Right, what else do you need to know? Sorry, don't want to scare you with anything which could be, I'm not saying beyond your abilities to comprehend, but beyond your level of knowledge at this given moment. So I'll try to restrain myself from actually doing that. Right, what else do you need to know? This Prince of Swords. What else do you need to know? Five of Cups. And Queen of Cups. Let's have a look. Right, I'll show you. This is Princess of Swords, which is Page of Swords. This is Five of Cups. And this is Queen of Cups. Right? Okay, so let's have a look. What is happening right here? So Page of Cups, not Cups, Swords is about communication, starting that initial communication. It's all about reaching out to somebody, finding that level which you can communicate, and you can find the common ground. Okay. Yeah, you do need to find the common ground with someone. Let's have a look. What's on the bottom of the deck? I did not have a look. Princess of Cups. Okay. So you do need to find the common ground with someone. Yeah, it's like, feels like you're completely from another dimension. If you are here and everybody else is here, or you are here and you're trying to reach others. Yes, definitely, but it's hard to tell. Let's draw another card. What that card means. The Wheel. The Wheel. It's the Wheel of Fortune, basically. Okay. I'm hearing it could be a bit early for you to speak about mechanisms, how this world functions. You could start with something small. It's basically like till a soil before you can plant something in it. Okay, just need to prepare something for the big boom. Okay. And Five of Cups. Yeah, because you trying to reach out to somebody with such a knowledge from out of this world, would actually result in not disaster, but in a failure for some reason. Not failure in just in that aspect as it's to captivate them, like captivate their attention, right? That sort of thing. Because Queen of Cups, they're so mainstream, and your knowledge is literally out of this world. So you do need to relate with them somehow. You do need to relate with them somehow. Yeah. And how can you relate? We have Princess of Cups, which is Queen of Cups. And we have Nine of Cups. And Three of Cups, which is actually tying very nicely into this beautiful story. You could be, well, the way I see it, it's like practice what you preach so you can accumulate something. Well, you did accumulate a lot of it, but practice what you preach and then show them how cool is that. It's like cultivate your gifts, cultivate even wealth. So basically hold your horses for time being, and then other people will be like, oh, I want that too. How can I not have that? And you'll be like, yeah, you can, sure, of course. You just need to not to listen to me, but just hear me out. That sort of thing. It's like, this is my proposal. This is what I do. This is what you potentially would need to do to reach the same level of consciousness. That sort of thing. So you need to relate with people, okay? That's obvious. Right. What else? What else do you need to know? The High Priestess, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Swords. Okay. So we have High Priestess. Beautiful, beautiful card. Seven of Swords. And Four of Swords. Right, so basically it's telling me that you have vast knowledge on invisible, on spirituality, on even mind-blowing things, right? But you have to be very careful about them. You have to be very, what's the right word? Crafty. Very crafty, very sneaky. It's like playing a game. You have to, silly enough and funny enough, you have to know how people mind functions, and you have to be like 20 steps ahead and plan everything, like how you're gonna lure them in. And with Four of Swords, it's just simple as that. Be calm and you will be able to anticipate whatever you need to do. Because, guys, you are divinely guided. There is no doubt about that. You are divinely guided. You're gonna get the messages, you're gonna get the signs, you're gonna get even clear communication. I'm hearing you might even get close contact with your star family, right? With your soul group. it's like whoever's looking after you, you might be getting. It might not be physical contact, but it will be definitely very obvious contact. Not as before. It was obscure, but you're gonna have more clear contact. You might get some visions, some directions, what to do and how to do. I'm hearing even sentences of things. They're going to explain you how to do certain things, because you're reaching the point when you need this kind of help. You cannot do anything else on your own as you were doing it before. It's like time for cooperation. Okay? Right, Hanged Man. Hang in there. Hang in there, guys. And then we have, oh gosh, I forgot to show you. The Hanged Man. The Devil. And the Starman, which is Magician in this deck. Right. So basically, it is telling me and to tell you that hang in there. Focus on your finances. Yeah, at the time being, focus on your finances. The other things being aligned for you to shine. For you would be, so you would be able to shine, but at the time being, focus on your finances. The Devil. Yeah, I'm hearing give in to the temptation of what? Of bodily pleasures, okay? Why not? And the Starman. Starman is Magician. It's like everything else will manifest in its on its given time. Well, perfect time. So do not, well, think about big picture, but then do not think how you're gonna get there, because details of the plan will be provided to you as you go along. So focus on the step you take, and then focus on the next step of when you take, and just which you need to take, and just keep moving slowly but surely. Well, it doesn't sound like slowly, because these are 3 major arcana cards, but that means something has to happen in divine realm so you could actually happen, because there is no timing for major arcana cards. That's what I believe, because certain things have to happen either within you or within the place where you exist, basically within reality. Your reality, something has to happen. But it feels like it's not up to you. You just hang in there, enjoy yourself, and everything else will be aligned. Isn't that cool? Enjoy yourself and everything else will be aligned. Right, oh my gosh, I still need to go to another one. Right, so then we have another 3 cards. I actually taking another 3 cards extras. This is Ace of Cups. Yeah, I know that now. This is the Tower. And this is King of Swords. Right? Anyway, so Ace of Cups is it's like, oh, I'm hearing that blessings are coming in your way, but it will come as epiphanies of realization of certain things. It could be new sight opening up for you. It's like you could be seeing everything in different light. in different spectrum even. Yeah, definitely could be a contact happening to you guys. And King of Swords, it's like, well, you can see it coming, and you will be able to see it coming because you will be given the signs that it's coming. Well, this was your reading, guys. Thank you very much. I would like to remind you that if you would like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description below. And if you think I'm doing good work and you would like to support me in my mission, in my endeavors, there's a donation link. And if you like this video, like, subscribe, hit notification bell if you want to get notified. Love and light to you. Namaste, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful people who chose card number 3. This is going to be your reading. Let's have a look. Well, card number 3, and it's actually card number 3. Can you see the number? How cool is that? I just realized. Okay. So 1, 2, and 3. Between worlds. Essential meaning: transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness, no man's land. The oracle's message is: between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and will be is a state of making and unmaking, and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is a great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. So be curious. Be curious, guys. Right, beautiful message. I love this card at the moment. Right, let's get on with your reading. Well, let's proceed with your reading. Okay, I'm going to cut these cards in 3, and I'm going to take the first card off the top. That's going to be your 3 cards for time being. Right. So we have the world. We have death. That makes sense. And King of Swords. Right. So death is definitely happening right now. Because to move from one world to another world, in previous world, you have to die, in quotes, right? So yes, you did completed whatever you've been trying to do, whatever you've been striving to do. And with completion comes the death of old you and rebirth of a new, and birth, not rebirth, but birth of a new, rebirth of the new you. And the new you is here, King of Swords. Look at that. You are so strong, so intuitive. You've seen so many things. It's like you've been everywhere, you've seen everything. It's like a person with so much experience under his wing. That's you. Okay? So probably through a very short time of period, you could have experienced so many things happening. Okay, what else do you need to know? You have Queen of Pentacles. And that's funny because when I was breaking the deck into suits and then shuffling, my eye was caught on Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and Seven of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles, it's this beautiful card. Then we have King of Wands and Seven of Pentacles. Right. Well, Queen of Pentacles, let's have a look. It is calling you to nurture whatever you've been planning, whatever you've been planning to grow, or nurture yourself. Open up. No, it's actually time to open up, guys. Because you've been nurturing yourself for so long. You've nurtured your talents for so long, and now it is time to use them for the betterment of everybody. It's like you've been working on yourself for so long. And you've been working very hard. It's like you've been reconstructing yourself, rebuilding, and then knocking everything down, destroying everything, and then building again. It's like all these cards as I showed you in beginning. The world, the death, the King of Swords, and again the world, the death, the King of Swords, and over and over and over and over and over again. And you've been perfecting some kind of your passion, and you've mastered it. You have mastered it. You have mastered your power of your creation. You mastered the power of transformation. My gosh, you and Area, well, not Area. You are such an electrical person. You could be getting sparks flying from you to the doorknob or something, that just reaching somewhere and just shocks you, and on tip of your fingers. It's like you have so much energy built up inside of you. Right, Seven of Pentacles. Did I show you? I'm going to show you again. Seven of Pentacles. You've been cultivating this power inside of you guys. And now it is time to actually use it, as I said, for the betterment of everybody. Beautiful. Right. There's not much I can tell you about Seven of Pentacles. It's like, probably it will be some time before you will be completely mastering that kind of those kind of what's the right word? Oh my gosh, I forgot the word. No, never mind. I'll come back to you. I'll come back to that a little bit later, once I'll remember. Talents, there we go. Talents and abilities. but it is actually the right time for you to start using them, because as you will use them, you will hone them. You will hone your abilities and talents. It seems that it was necessary for you to learn to do the basic things with those talents, and now it will be a time for you to actually learn as you go how to make them better. Right, we have Prince of Wands, which is Page of Wands. We have Princess of Cups, which is Page of Cups. No, actually, Prince is actually Knight of Wands. Sorry, Knight of Wands. And Princess is Page of Cups. This is Page of Cups. Princesses are pages. And Eight of Cups is right here. Right. Right. So Prince of Wands, which is Knight of Wands, it's like moving with that energy which you build. Let that energy to move you the right direction. Feel the energy and let it move you where you need to be. Because that kind of energy which you have inside, it has a certain magnetism, and it will attract the situations, and you will be attracted to those situations. So let go of any kind of control. Just go with the flow. Princess of Cups, which is Page of Cups. It's like you're going to get the communication from your guides very soon. Very soon. How exactly use your abilities and talents. And with the Eight of Cups right here, you could be confused about certain things in your life, about what you want, where you want to go. And again, it's confirmation, like just let it go. You don't know how to figure it out what you need right now, so just focus on the steps you're taking, and then you won't even notice how quickly you will move where you need to be. Okay? Right, so let's go forward with your reading. That one. I almost lost these cards. There's so many things you want to do right now, do you? But you don't know how to proceed. Right, so we have Five of Cups, which is right here. The Fool. And is it Prince? Prince, which is Knight of Swords. It's like Five of Cups. You're so heartbroken that you cannot do certain things when you want them to do, because you think it's like it's my time to shine. Why I cannot do certain things? And I see you kind of. You could be becoming a bit destructive because of that. You could be becoming a bit depressed. Not entirely depressed, but you could be very combative. You could be very resistant, and that's not very good, is it? Eagerness creates need to. need to readjust yourself again. So unless you want to do it again, I would suggest you focusing on the steps you take, because you definitely look like very frustrated that you need to wait for something to happen. With this crow I'm seeing right here, with this crow I'm seeing that you need to wait for something to end so you could start. It's like getting in a train, the very first person for you to get, you're the very first person to get in a train, and you're eager to, like, oh my gosh, can we just move? Can we just start going? And the train is standing still and waiting for everyone else to get on board. And you would like, and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I have to wait. But yeah, we are waiting for literally cosmical alignment happening. Well, it will be happening very soon. I don't know when though. No, they're not telling me. Sorry. They say that they will let you know. They will let you know when you will see something sprouting. Like when you see something sprouting, that could be this spring maybe. Yeah, definitely it will be spring, but it will be maybe your favorite plant sprouting. If you have some kind of favorite plant, and you will see, definitely you could be seeing it in kind of a poster cards. It could be seeing posters. You could be seeing an advertisement, your favorite plant sprouting, and then you will know that it's your time to move. Right, so we have definitely Chariot. I did not even notice that I pulled that card, because my attention was drawn to that sprouting plant. Chariot is talking about the movement, action, moving when you've been given green light, because you might be not aware of the cosmic events happening, but you will be let known with something sprouting, some kind of plant, definitely some kind of plant. With Princess of Pentacles, which is Page of Pentacles. Yeah. No, it's definitely it's talking about sprouting, some kind of plant sprouting, which you love and adore. And Judgment, yes, that will be your call to action, which is usually depicted in regular tarot, is depicted by Archangel Gabriel blowing the horn, and in here we have this man calling to action, removing certain limitations, because certain limitations had to be put in place, and to wait for everyone to get on board with them, so you would not be rejected when you speak up. Okay, it's like you need to wait until everybody will be able or ready to listen to you. Okay, listen to you, or you, well, that will be your sign when to act. Or it could be just people switching to new diets, more plant-based diets. Right. And the last set of 3 cards is our Prince, which is Knight of Pentacles, which is always so comical to me, because it's like, I'm moving, can't you see I'm moving? Yeah, but you're moving, but it's at the speed of the snail. But I'm still moving, am I? It cracks me up every time I see. And yes, here is like Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. And 10 of Cups. It's like you're going to see something very slow moving happening on the television, which will bring lots of happiness and joy for everybody, and it will be a sign again. It could be that sign for you. It will be announced, or you will see it on television. But Knight of Pentacles, it's like, plan ahead. Plan what you will do. This is the perfect time for planning. So plan it out. Make a plan. What do you want to do first, and what would be your end goal? But do not plan very specifically in very detailed manner, but plan very fluidly, like, if anything happens, I could change to that and this and that. There's so many other options. You could reach certain things. And yeah. And with Queen of Cups, you will definitely be noticed. Your efforts will be definitely noticed. Because everyone will see that you are working, you are doing things in their highest and greatest good. Okay, with 10 of Cups. Well, this was very short, very straightforward reading for you guys, which is normally is for me when it reaches pile number 3. But I would like to thank you, and I would like to encourage you to like, subscribe if you like and you would like to subscribe. And if you like to get notified, hit notification bell. There are links for my website if you want a personal reading, and there is a link for donation if you think I'm doing a great job and you would like to support me in my mission to awaken people and help people to move in their life. And yes, love and light to you. Namaste, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.